as you can tell, we have a fabulous guest with us, and we're going to be getting to her here in a minute, the lovely Miss Heather Ballard. This podcast, this vlog exists, the fireside chat exists to educate, to entertain, and to inspire entrepreneurs, business owners, and all the other crazy, fantastic, self-employed, passionate people that are out there. Today is February 13th, 2018, and I'm your tax goddess, Shauna the Tax Goddess, joining you live today from sunny Scottsdale, Arizona. And we are here with, as I mentioned, the lovely Miss Heather Ballard. So Heather, are you ready to do this today?
I am ready, yes.
Woo! Yay, super exciting. So Heather is the expert with Tax Goddess Business Services in our customer service and client delight department. And I'm so excited to have you with us here today, Heather. What is the one most important thing that our audience is going to get out of today's broadcast?
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about, and the most important thing that they're going to get out of this broadcast is how to consistently delight clients and give them a phenomenal first impression experience every time you speak.
Awesome, awesome. I'm so excited for today's topic. It's going to be freaking amazing. So make sure you guys stay tuned. We love it. So Heather, this customer service, this phenomenal experience, how are people going to accomplish that? Like, what are you really going to tell us today?
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about how to accomplish this using my top 3 tips.
Ooh, we get secret tips. I love it. I'm super excited. All right, fantastic. So Heather, you know, in a lot of industries and a lot of areas, there are certain statistics. So, you know, why is it important that people are looking at customer service?
Yeah, so it's really important because a typical business hears from 4% of its dissatisfied customers. 78% of consumers have bailed on a transaction or not made an intended purchase because of a poor service experience, and that is quite shocking. Yeah, so
70% is a lot.
It's a ton, yeah. And then a couple of more little statistics. On average, loyal customers are worth up to 10 times as much as their first purchase. So that's pretty significant as well. Yep. And then finally, the probability of selling to an existing customer is 60 to 70%, while selling to a new prospect is only 5 to 20%. So again, you can see how important that customer service role is for sure.
And really, I mean, loyal customers, what you're saying is that returning customers and loyal customers, like that's where you want to focus your effort. This is customer service, right? Making sure they're happy, making sure they're everybody's thrilled, right? The client delight, or even your title, the client delight. So, all right. Fantastic. Well, you know, before we dive into this business stuff, I am really a big fan of knowing who it is that we're even talking to. Okay, so do you mind if we ask you a few little fun and interesting personal questions?
Sure, fire away.
Woohoo! All right. Well, so tell us, how was life for you while you were growing up?
Yeah, so life growing up for me was very laid back, very slow, very sleepy, blessed beyond measure for sure, but we grew up in a very, very small town here in Louisiana, so it was just not your typical hustle and bustle and run and go. Everything was pretty much family oriented, and I think there was probably maybe 60 people that graduated in my high school class, so that should tell you how small we are.
Very small town.
Yeah, very
cool.
close-knit. People help each other out, so yeah, good stuff.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. And so Louisiana, you know, obviously Tax Goddess headquartered in Scottsdale. How did you end up with Tax Goddess?
Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. In the caves and jungles of Belize, we met. I met Shauna, well, you, obviously. As you remember, my husband and I were on our 10-year anniversary, and we happened to be staying at the same place, and we just hit it off. And I think I may have stalked you on Facebook a little bit, and we got connected, and here we are, yeah.
That's
It
awesome.
was
Well, thank
fun.
goodness we both like Facebook. This works out really, really well. So, and hopefully our audience out there is loving Facebook too. So,
Yes, for sure.
awesome. Okay, and so what is your favorite hobby and how did you get into it?
So my favorite hobby right now would probably be sewing, and I got into that because, again, Facebook, who knew, right? So I would see these posts for quilts on Facebook, and I always wanted to learn how to